Hey folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back for the second round of the 148th Open at Royal Portrush Golf Club, County Antrim, Northern Ireland. Now, we shot -9 in the first round. We're well ahead of the pack, so it shouldn't be any problem. So we're just going to rip right through this. Hole 1, 424 yards, par 4, stroke index 10. What a day. I mean, I sat and watched quite a lot of the golf today. Oh, Rory, what a bloody nightmare he had. Especially that first hole. I was actually laughing. Taking an 8 on the first hole. Him and Tiger way down at the bottom of the pack. Rory's on what? +8 and Tiger's +7, I think it was. He finished. Let me have a quick look. Yep. Rory +8, Tiger +7. And also David Duval, wow, he took a 13, I think it was on the 17th. He actually hit somebody else's ball. Okay, 116, 16 up, so that is a play-in around about 121, around about that. 108, with that wind that should be good, so we've got quite a lot of wind today. Oh, something else I didn't actually do on, where was it? On the first round, the holes, hole by hole, and the names of the holes. So hole 1 is called Huey's. So let me just try and get this up here. Okay, that's a nice strike. Hope that wind pushes it up far enough for us. Oh my goodness, I thought that was in. Yeah, I said hole 1, unique in its own way, in that there is eternal out of bounds on both sides of the fairway, a throwback to when the club didn't own the triangle of land between the 1st and 18th holes. The opening tee shot demands accuracy. The approach shot is to an elevated two-tier green which carries all of designer Harry Coates' characteristics with plenty of undulations. That should set us up lovely for a nice little birdie. Now, hole 2 is called a Giant's Grave. Most players will view this as a potential birdie hole. A new tee has been added to stretch the length of the hole so that it's not an automatic two-shotter, and players will aim to avoid the 3 bunkers strategically located down the right hand side. The biggest change though is the creation of a new green which retains the contours of Coates' original design. Okay, so hole 2, 574 yards, par 5, stroke index 14, 13 mile an hour wind. Now that's probably going to push us out. I don't know where. Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, nice. Tell you what, that course was playing pretty tough today. I mean, the weather out there as well. You got the little downpours and then they'd last for like 5 minutes and stop, and then a little bit of sun would come out. The wind would start blowing, then it'd die down. That is very tough conditions to play in. Okay, 233, 6 up, so you're playing 235. Going to drop it down to the 4 hybrid because that is way too much. That should do us. And that looks like it's going to kick a little bit left there. Let's aim it a little bit down to the right here. What I'll probably do with round 3 as well, so you aren't watching like 4 full rounds, is I might just do like a little highlight reel of round 3. Make it, I don't know, 10, 12 minutes, something like that. Because I couldn't do that. I mean, I watch quite a lot of YouTube guys playing the golf club and things like that, and I wouldn't watch somebody playing 4 rounds on the same course. I just couldn't do it. Okay, 23 feet, 3 inches down. Okay, I just want to get this close. If it drops in it, that's a bit of a bonus. Tracking well. I think it's just going to fold down to the right hand side. Yep. So that's going to set us up for another birdie. Tell you what, I enjoyed watching Shane Lowry play today. I think he played really, really well. Okay, who we got here? Marcus Knut. Xander Schauffele. He was doing alright, and then on the back 9. I think from the 14th upwards, he kind of had a few bad holes. Mark Leishman, Tyrrell Hatton, Russell Knox. was just trying to look at my other screen now. Yeah, JB Holmes is coming in at -5, and then Shane Lowry -4, Alex Noren, Sergio Garcia, Webb Simpson, Dylan Fratelli, who actually won the John Deere Classic last week. They're all doing pretty well at 3 under. You've also got Tyrrell Hatton, Tommy Fleetwood and Koepka coming in at 3 under as well. So we've got here hole 3, 177 yards, par 3, stroke index 12, and hole 3 is called Islay, so named because of the tee ground's high elevation, which on a clear day gives players a view across to the sea to the Scottish island of Islay. The first task is to find the green with the tee shot, which is not an easy ask, and anyone missing the putting surface will find it extremely difficult to make an up and down to say par. Okay, 13-mile-an-hour wind, 168, playing 166. So I'm going to have to go with the 8-iron, but I'm going to have to put some loft on this. This might actually fall, I hope it doesn't fall short. It's going to be a little bit right of the pin. I didn't want to flirt too much with the left there. Oh, that's going to leave us quite a long putt. Oh, look at that, nasty. Okay, 41 feet, 5 inches down. Going to turn quite a bit. That's actually going to turn more than that, I think. Yep. But hopefully that will set us up for a par. And hopefully we'll come away with a par here. Put a bit of pace in that, come on. Yep, there we go. Okay, on to hole 4. Hole 4 is called Fred Daly's. Okay, with an out of bounds running all the way down the right hand side of the fairway, again there is a premium on accuracy off the tee. The challenge to accentuated by the strategic bunkering and mounding down the left. The green is surrounded by sand dunes, and depending on where the flag is located, the approach shot can be a blind one. Whoa, look at all them big mounds all the way around the green now. Okay, so we should be good here, just to smack one up there. The wind should carry it over right over the top of them bunkers. Tell you what I played tonight. Han, TGC, one of the designers, he's doing a Lida course of Valderrama. So I jumped in. He's still got a lot of work to do on it though, but he wanted to see how it played. And wow, what a course! The course is absolutely. I mean, it's playing great at the moment, but he's got a lot of stuff to touch up on it. I can't wait for that to come out. That is going to be very, very good. Okay, 151, 148, 136. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. So I'm going to put quite a bit of loft on this. This still might be a bit too much. Oh, we hit so fast. Hopefully that wind is still going to push it round a little bit to the right and land on the green for us. But it's gone way past. That's going to leave us a tough putt. Hopefully we'll just be able to pick up the par here. Okay, 38 feet, 4 inches down. Oh, I don't think I've hit that enough. Oh, that's not too bad though. Yep, that should set us up for the par if it stops. Nice par. Okay, on to hole 5. Excuse me again. Hole 5 is called White Rocks, a stunning vista from the tee. Many players will attempt to drive the green. The risk-reward element is increased with the green's location on a cliff top. With out of bounds just 4 yards beyond the green, the putting surface, there is a tier in the green which makes it difficult to hit. Many players will expect to make birdies here, but it will also see its share of bogeys and worse. Okay, 362, 61 down. Yep, we're going to go for it. We missed it yesterday. Hit that mound and just kind of slowed down a little bit. But if we go on the green here, it's going to leave us quite a lengthy putt, I think. Okay, let's see how this does. We got over the mound. Oh, that is... Oh, ho, 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 ho. That would have been nice if it went a little bit more to the right on the green net. So that's going to leave us a little pitch shot, a little sort of flop shot here. 24 yards, 3 up. I'm going to put a little bit of loft on this, and I hate flop shots. Yep, slow, fast. Hopefully it's going to check up for me. Come on. It's not too bad. Okay, 8 feet, 2 inches up. Oh, that's pacey. That's pacey. Oh, but it dropped. Okay, on to hole 6, and this one is called Harry Coates, which was the architect who designed the course. Anybody else coming in here? Patrick Cantley, John Caitlin, Scott Stallings, Mark Leishman, Martin Keimer still there, Xander Schauffele. Okay, another stunning hole with a Dunluce Castle and the White Cliffs as a backdrop. This short hole is notable for the absence... Where am I? In the absence of any bunkers around the elevated green. The green has a false front, which will punish any underhit shots, and there are a number of runoffs and swales which make par saving difficult for any players missing the green. Okay, 199, 17 up, so it's playing around about 205. With that wind as well there, so I'm going to go with a 4 hybrid here. Oh, I thought I hit slow there. That was, if you look at the little blue marker, that was right on the very edge of hitting a slow. But that is nice. Oh, get in there! Hole in one! Excuse me guys, I'm going to have to save this. We'll save it after this flyby. On to hole 7 here, this one's called Curran Point, or Curran Point. A brand new hole, although one which creative designer Martin Ebert mimics perfectly the original work of Harry Coates. This long hole works its way through the dunes which were part of the Valley Links, and the tee shot is downhill to a well-defined fairway which has a replica of Big Nelly, the huge bunker that was on the now defunct original 17th, down the right. The approach is through a narrow corridor, but wind direction will determine whether players will be able to reach the green in 2. So let me just save that, guys. Got to save the hole-in-ones. Get in there and toggle the HUD off. That is a good hole to get hole-in-one on. That's pretty tough, pretty long. That wind as well. Nice. One more. Oh yes. Okay, so there we go. Let's get back onto the hole that we're playing, hole 7. Okay, with the wind in our face this time. I love this big sort of waste bunker you got down here, down this left hand side. Okay, I can't see us reaching the green here, to be honest, with that wind. Only 279 yards off the tee. Okay, yeah, definitely not. Oh, we're on a bit of a slope there. So let's aim it just a little, probably right down the middle. That wind's going to keep it down the right hand side for us, I think. And the wind should push it in just a little bit. That's heading towards that bunker. Oh, that is okay. That is nice. Okay, 89. Line 91. I think I might just go with the pitch here, you know. Put a little bit of loft on it. Because if we go with a normal shot, that wind is going to hold it right up in the air. Let's try the pitch shot. Just see how we do it. Here we get the perfect. Looking good if that wind holds it back for us. Yep, that was definitely the right shot to play. We've got a chance of a birdie here. Okay, pretty tough little double breaker. A little bit of right to left then, and left to right as it goes up towards the hole here. Put a little bit of pace on it. There we go. Another nice birdie. Okay, on to hole 8. And hole 8 is called Dunluce. The second of the new Ebert designed holes. The 8th has been created on virgin Dunland, or Dunland. It is a real gem, again crafted so seamlessly in coat-like characteristics, a slight dogleg left with a tee shot played over a chasm and a fairway framed by sandhills. There is again a premium on finding the fairway. A large hollow to the left of the green is an area to be avoided. It has potential to become one of the most dramatic holes in championship golf, remarked Ebert of his creation. Okay, got a nice wind with us here. That should push it a little bit round to the left. That should follow the fairway. Absolutely lovely. Spot on. Okay, 101. 94. Let's put some loft on this. Come on. Be the club. Oh, that is nice. You know what, I think I'm playing pretty well because I've just come off, as I said, Valderrama about 20 minutes ago and thought, still got time, I'll jump on and do the second round. So that is another birdie. So we're hitting very well. Even our tempo is playing not too bad. And we're 7 under after 8 holes. Hole 9, 432 yards, par 4, stroke index 8. Now the 9th is called Tavern. Will potentially play as the most difficult hole through the championship. A new bunker has been added on the right hand side of the fairway, which will probably force most players to play a fairway wood or iron off the tee. 2 cross bunkers, there we go, frame the approach, making the green appear closer than it really is, while there is a large runoff to the right of the green. We don't go with fairway woods here. Or irons off the tee on a par 4. Oh, that is going to be close. I should have moved that over to the right. Oh, and that is in the thick stuff. So this might actually be tough reaching the green here. A 172. I'm going to have to put this right up. Especially with that wind as well. I don't know if this hybrid will get over that little sort of hillock there. But I'm going to have to try and get it close. It did. It's going to push it over to the left though. Just stayed away from that little hollow there, but we're still in the heavy rough here. Okay, 40 yards, 1 foot up. And I'm going to go with a flop. Oh, no, we're not. We're actually going to go with the pitch shot. We've got that strong wind, and it's only 67 to 74%. I'm going to have to put a bit of loft on it though, because I think it will still carry. Get the perfect. That is not too bad from there, to be honest. Now, can we make the putt for the save here? Okay, 10 feet, 2 inches up. Oh yes, come on. Oh, we get the save. Nice one. Okay, on to hole 10. And how are we doing? -7. As you see, nowhere near. It's like I said yesterday, the way HB does this is just a bit silly, to be honest. You play in a PGA Tour, play on very hard settings, and the AI is scoring anything between -10, -15. You go in your solo society and not an official course, and the AI is just nowhere near you. The AI scoring should be based off your handicap, I think. Okay, hole 10 is called Himalayas. Another tough hole. This par 4 will require a tee shot with driver in play to find a corner of the sharp dogleg so that players aren't faced with a blind approach shot. Okay, let's just smack one right down this left hand side. That wind's way up to 18 miles an hour now. That should bring it back in. That might actually end up on the right hand side of the fairway here because of that wind. Yep, it certainly is. But we just reached a corner. And you can see that big marker pole behind the green net. That's just in case you don't reach the corner and you're left with that blind shot, blind approach shot. Okay, 100. So I'm going to have to drop it down to the 94, and we're going to have to put a lot of loft on this. Probably not that much though. Let's drop it down a little bit more. Certainly don't want to be short here. Hopefully it gets past that little slope at the front of the green. Come on. Oh yes, absolutely. Bang on. And another birdie. Wow, we are playing well. Okay, on at hole 11. This is called PG Stevenson's. A third straight difficult par 4. The tee shot is probably the toughest on the course, with players driving to a narrow fairway, with sand hills and heavy rough left and right, which has a slight dogleg. The elevated green is perched amongst the sand hills, with a false front that will punish any shot landing short. Okay, the wind is starting to come against us again, coming on this back nine. 12 mile an hour in the face. Oh, we hit so fast that is going to push that way left. With that wind, that might actually end up on the rough on the other side. Oh, come on, stay on. And we've just trickled into the light rough, the first cut, so that's not going to be too bad. 93 to 98%, that's not too bad. 201, I don't think that'll be enough. I think 216 might be too much, but we're going to have to go for it. I need that wind to pull it in for me. It's turning a little bit. I don't think it's turning enough though. Oh, that is not too bad, you know. I thought that'd be right up the back of the green. Okay, 17 feet, 4 inches down. Doesn't look like it's got much of a turn to it, this one. Oh, come on. Oh, it's just turned away at the end there. Do not hit that slope. Do not hit that slope. Oh, it's trying. It's stopped. Thank goodness for that. So hopefully another par save here. Come on. And we get the par save. Okay, who we got here? Bill Haas just come in. Still with the same here. John Kalin, Martin Keimer, Vaughan Taylor, Scott Stallings, Billy Haas. Okay, hole 12, 532 yards, par 5. And it's called Du Varon. A little respite after a stretch of tough par 4s. This par 5 will, depending on wind direction, be on in 2 for most players, and represents a realistic birdie opportunity. The fairway slopes from left to right, which also brings the bunkers down the right into play. The elevated green has a false front, while a stream is hidden away in the gully to the right. Where's the gully? Over to the right. It should be down here somewhere. Ah, is that it up there? Ah, there it is. Yeah, he's got that in there. Okay, that wind right in the face again, 16 miles an hour. So ooh, I don't know if we'll reach, I can't see us reaching this in 2. Oh, well, look at that. So I didn't take my little practice swing. That is terrible. Slow backswing, very fast downswing. That was bad. But it's par 5. We should be able to hit it up somewhere close, and hopefully we'll come away with a birdie, I hope. Get this thick rough. Really does make a difference when I use that little practice swing just to try and get my tempo right. Okay, that's run up pretty nice. 199 yards. Still leaves us 107. We're on 109 to the pin. I think we're going to have to go with this. 122. Come on, that wind's holding that right up in the air. Oh, and that still landed way short. Wow. Look how short that landed. Blooming heck. Okay, it starts off right to left, then left to right up by the hole. 1 inch down. It should start turning for me. Come on. Uh-oh, I hit that too hard. That's going to... Oh, it's going to hit the fringe. I need to start concentrating on this pattern. There's a few holes on the back nine you really don't want to muck up on. Okay, I'm going to put this. What is it? It is 15 feet 4 inches up. Right, stop. Oh my goodness. Oh, bogey putt here. Need to get this. And we do. So we just dropped one shot. That's not too bad. Okay, on to the 13th, which is called Featherbed. A brilliant downhill short hole. The green usually runs from front to back, which only adds to the challenge for players to find the green with a tee shot. The green is further protected by 5 bunkers surrounding it. One of Ebert's changes was to make alterations to the front left portion of the putting surface to allow for a tough front pin position. And guess what we've got here? Oh, well, it is pretty tough. Front pin position here, 16 mile an hour wind again. Okay, 187, so that's actually playing around about 180. Okay, let's go down to the 7 iron, but we're going to have to put some loft on this as well. That wind is pretty strong. Oh, that's going to the right, I think. Oh, look at that, just over the top. So hard to judge them downhill par 3s with that kind of wind. Okay, 14. We're going to have to go with a little flop shot here. Oh, come on, stop. Oh dear. So that was 80% power. I only wanted maybe 50%. It's so hard to get them percentage shots. Okay, 22 feet 5 inch up. Okay, come on. Oh, again, that stayed straight all the way through that putt. Didn't turn at all. So that is going to be another bogey. That gives us bogey. But again, oh, Jordan Spieth's just come in now. Cool. He had a pretty good round as well today. He was doing not too bad from what I've seen of him. He birdied first 2 holes, I believe, if I remember right. I think it was the first 2 holes he birdied. Let's have a quick look, see where he is. See where he's sitting on there. Ah, he finished at -1. So he must have had... I didn't watch all of his round. As I said, I watched it for quite a few hours in the afternoon, and I had to go and do some stuff. Okay, so what we're on here, we are on hole 14, and hole 14 is called Causeway. The construction of a new tee has added almost 60 yards to the hole. The narrow right-to-left sloping fairway has strategically positioned bunkers on either side. That's that one there and that one there. Including a new sand trap down the left. This is a true second shot hole. The approach is to a hog's back green with a severe slope to the front and back. We've got a good bit of wind here. Let's try and minimize any more bad shots, bogeys. I mean, as I said, the AI is not going to catch me anyway, but you still like to play well in the sort of tournament environment. When I do my normal course playthroughs, I don't really care that much what I score because I'm just showing the courses off, but this kind of environment, you really do want to score well. Okay, 151, playing a 154. 148, 136. I think, oh, 154. Let's go with that and put a lot of loft on it. I don't know. 136. I'll tell you what, we're going to go with the 136. We're going to go with a pitching wedge. think this might be short, because when you're hitting like a lofted club like that with the wind, oh no, actually keeps the ball down in a lower trajectory, but that worked out all right. Quite glad I went with that one. Okay, nice. Pick up another birdie. Okay, on to hole 15, and this one's called Skerries. The dilemma for players here is whether to use driver, which brings a new fairway bunker down the right into play, or to hit a fairway wood or iron off the tee, which restricts the sight line to the green again. The second shot is vital here. The approach is to a small green guarded by bunkers at left, and with a severe slope and right. So we'll have a look at the green when you get down here. See how accurate Mr. Yelpsman is. He's usually very accurate. So we're going to aim down this left hand side and just let the wind carry it back on for us. You see the wind turning that. How far is that going to push it though? That should be good. It just bounds down the fairway and hopefully it just stops before that right hand edge. Yep, there we go. Tell you what, he's done a really good job on the terrain work. I mean, the amount of humps and bumps that you see on the course playing today, yeah, look, it's just sloping off to the right there. Okay, 87, playing 84. Playing 84, so I'm gonna, do you know what? Let's go with a pitch, shall we? 81. Oh, that wind's pushed that quite a bit. But we're on the putting service. Okay, 24 feet, 5 inches up. Oh, just missed on the right hand side there. Little bit of a toe curler, that one. So we pick up the par. Okay, hole 16. This one is called Calamity Corner, or as the locals call it, just Calamity. Pretty tough par 3 this one, and it is stroke index number 1. Okay, its reputation for calamity precedes it. There are no bunkers on the hole, which is about the only relief for players hitting across the chasm of heavy rough, which runs to the front of the green. Any shot coming up short and right will leave an extremely difficult up and down, while some players will be tempted to follow the example of Bobby Locke. He actually did this. When I was watching it today, they were on about it. There's a little hollow here, and I'm sure they call it Locke's Hollow. Where any shot coming up where are we? On the right of the green. Any shot coming up short and right will leave an extremely difficult up and down, while some players will be tempted to follow the example of Bobby Locke, who in 1951 played all 4 shots to a bailout area front left, which became, Locke's Hollow, and that's it here. Little hollow here, Locke's Hollow, that's what they call it. Every round, 4 rounds, he hit it in there just to stay away from this right hand edge. Okay, that wind dropped down lovely here though. 253, that's playing 244. 253 might be too much. I'm gonna have to down loft this or 1 iron, and that might just get us on the green here, but I don't think it'll reach the pin now. Okay, that's nice. Now I need the wind to start turning it a little bit here. Well, it's going to leave us a nasty putt. Well, at least we made it on the green, so that's not too bad. Okay, 32 feet, 1 foot up. That should start turning now, come on. Oh, that was so unlucky. Right weight, just a little bit to the right. Pick up a par there, that's not too bad on that hole. Okay, hole 17, It's a par 4 and it is called Purgatory. The addition of a new back tee has increased the challenge for players in finding a narrow fairway, which has sand hills down the right and a large drop-off area to the left-hand side. If the forward tee is used, players will be tempted to go for the green, although a new bunker has been added down the left to make them think twice. For those playing conservatively, the approach is to a narrow green protected by bunkers right and left. Okay, the wind is against us here as well though, so we're going down this right hand side a little bit. And that is okay. Okay, 117, so that's playing around about 113. And we've got 122 with the gap wedge. That should be pretty good, I think. Let's just go with this. Oh, I pushed that a little bit left and that wind's helping it round to the left as well. Distance should be not too bad though, a little bit short. Okay, shouldn't have much of a turn here. 17 feet 4 inches up. Yep, it didn't turn at all. Stayed straight all the way again. It's just because you're putting that little bit of pace on it. A little uphill putts, it doesn't turn too much. So that's going to be a par. And on to the 18th, which is called Babington's. A new tee has been added to ensure a challenging finisher hole with a driver, more than likely the club of choice in attempting to favour the left side of the fairway. Oh, I loved watching this hole today. Beautiful hole this is. Adding the difficulty, there is an internal out of bounds fence for any shots pulled too far left. The green sits at an angle with a large drop off area to the left. Oh yeah, he's got that done absolutely perfect as well. This hole looks absolutely amazing from what I've seen today. It looks stunning. He has done a cracking job on this, he really has. Yeah, I'm glad I played the 2019, the updated version. I mean, there is quite a couple, he's got a couple of versions out there, the Dunluce one as well, which is his older version. But this has all the changes in it, this one. And I'm not sure about Ice League's version, I'm not sure if his is the updated version as well. But I think it is, because I'm sure his is called the Open 2019 or something as well. Okay, 198, playing around about 200. 201, 216. So I'm gonna have to go. If I go 201, I'm gonna have to down loft this, counteract that wind. But that is a tough pin position to get to. That is going to push that way out to the right. If you look at my swing, I'm actually out of the line there. That distance would have been nice, but that was a terrible swing for the last hole. My last approach shot. Okay, 35 feet, 1 inch down. And again, it's got a bit of a turn on it, this one. Not that much of a turn though. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was going to come off. No, can we get the save here? Okay, 6 foot, 1 inch up. Come on. Let's finish with a par. Oh, and we did it. So what did we end up with? I think we hit a -7. I mean, we hit -9 yesterday. Even though we hit a hole in one today, we only got a -7. And that's because of that wind. That wind is making the course play pretty tough. I mean, there you go. You got Xander Schauffele up there, John Caitlin, Patrick Cantley, Jordan Spieth, Vaughan Taylor, Mark Leishman, Russell Knox, Martin Kaymer, and me at the top. But that is going to put me quite a bit at the top, and this AI is nowhere, to be honest. Look at that. I'm 17 shots clear. That is ridiculous. HB, you need to get this sorted, to be honest. So there you go, guys. That is my second round of the 148th Open at Royal Portrush Golf Club. Hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed playing this course. It's a beautiful course, and I loved watching it on the TV today. It was fantastic. What a struggle of a round. So, as I said, round 3, I'm probably just going to do a little highlights reel. Make it about 10, 12 to 15 minutes so you're not sitting watching all of this. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the little notification bell there. Anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Also, follow me on Twitter, because anytime I upload a video, I post it over to Twitter as well. So again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you again for the 3rd round.